After 65, time feels different. Each sunrise becomes a little more sacred, every season a little more fleeting. And whether we realize it or not, our bodies are quietly whispering to us, offering subtle clues about how many healthy years we may still have ahead. You might know someone like Charles, who's 72 but moves like he's still in his 50s, sharp, full of energy, and rarely misses his morning walk. Then there's someone like Harold, also 72, who's been feeling slower, more tired, and a little disconnected lately. Why such a big difference? The answer isn't just luck or genetics. In fact, it often comes down to a handful of powerful signs, small physical indicators that can reveal a lot about your future health and longevity. In today's video, we're going to explore 7 key signs that doctors and researchers believe can help predict how long you may live after 65. These aren't guesses or old wives' tales. They're grounded in decades of scientific research and real-world observation. By the time we're done, you'll have a much clearer sense of what your body is trying to tell you, and more importantly, what small changes you can start making today to improve the years still to come. So take a deep breath, settle in, and let's begin with the first and perhaps most overlooked sign of all. Sign 1, your walking speed. Let me ask you a simple question. How quickly do you walk? It may sound unimportant, but your walking pace can quietly reveal more about your health and your life expectancy than most people realize. Meet 2 neighbors, Thomas and Earl, both 74, living in a small town just outside Denver. Thomas walks his dog every morning, usually about 30 minutes before breakfast. He keeps a steady, confident pace and doesn't think twice about climbing a flight of stairs or crossing a busy street. Meanwhile, Earl, once an active hiker, has started avoiding long walks. He tires quickly, takes frequent rests, and feels unsteady on uneven sidewalks. The difference? Thomas's walking speed reflects strong heart health, muscle coordination, and brain function. Earl's slowing pace might be his body's quiet warning, a signal that his strength and resilience are fading. Studies from major health institutes have shown that people over 65 who walk at a brisk pace, roughly 3 feet per second or more, tend to live significantly longer than those who move slowly. It's not just about legs. It's about lungs, blood flow, and even memory. But here's the good news. You can improve it. Start small. Walk around your home more often. Use a step counter to track your progress. Try walking for 5 extra minutes each day. And if you can, walk outdoors. It lifts your mood and strengthens your balance too. Your pace isn't just how fast you move through space. It's how confidently you move through life. So today, take note of your steps. They just might be the clearest reflection of the path ahead. Sign 2, your grip strength. It might surprise you, but one of the most reliable predictors of your health in later life is literally in your hands, your grip. Think about it. Every day, your hands help you carry groceries, open jars, hold onto rails, or hug the people you love. But beyond daily tasks, grip strength is deeply connected to your overall muscle health, circulation, and even your nervous system. Let me tell you about 2 friends, Samuel and Martin, both 77 and longtime veterans from Georgia. Samuel still fixes things around the house, opens bottles with ease, and proudly carries his grandkids on his shoulders. Martin, though, has started struggling. He noticed he couldn't open a bottle cap as easily. His hands tire quickly. He dropped a heavy bag last week and nearly lost his balance. What Martin didn't realize is that a weakening grip can be one of the first signs of muscle loss, frailty, and increased risk of falls or serious illness. Your hands, it turns out, can tell you how strong the rest of your body truly is. So what can you do? Try this. Squeeze a tennis ball or soft hand gripper for 10 seconds at a time. Carry small grocery bags instead of using a cart. Do light dumbbell curls or resistance band exercises for your wrists and forearms. You don't need to train like an athlete. You just need to keep your muscles awake and active. Next time you shake someone's hand, ask yourself, is my grip still strong? Because the strength in your palm today might just be the strength that carries you into a longer, healthier future. Sign 3, your ability to stand on one leg. Have you ever tried standing on one leg for 10 seconds? It sounds simple, doesn't it? But it may quietly reveal more about your long-term health than you'd expect. Balance is something most people take for granted, until the moment they lose it. But according to research, your ability to balance on one foot is strongly linked to how long and how well you live. It's not just about avoiding falls, although that's crucial. It's also about what balance says about your brain, your muscles, and your nervous system working together in harmony. Take Eleanor and June, both 71. Eleanor does gentle yoga 3 times a week. She enjoys morning walks, stretches daily, and can stand on one leg for over 15 seconds without flinching. June, however, hasn't exercised much in recent years. When she tries to lift one foot off the ground, her body wobbles immediately and she grabs the nearest chair. What Eleanor may not realize is that her ability to balance is a sign of strong neural coordination, lower risk of cognitive decline, and better muscular control. June's instability, on the other hand, could be an early sign that her body and brain aren't syncing the way they used to. The good news? Balance is like a muscle. It improves with practice. Here's how to start. Stand near a countertop. Try lifting one foot off the ground for 10 seconds. Do this daily, switching legs. As you get better, try closing your eyes or standing on a soft surface. You can even try simple Tai Chi or heel-to-toe walking. Don't be discouraged if you struggle at first. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Because every second you can stay upright now is a second that helps keep your independence later. So ask yourself today, how balanced am I? Not just in my body, but in my life. Sign 4, your sleeping pattern. When was the last time you woke up feeling truly rested? Sleep in our later years is more than just rest. It's repair. It's when your body clears toxins, heals inflammation, and resets your brain for the day ahead. And studies show that older adults who consistently get good quality sleep tend to live longer, think sharper, and stay healthier. Let's meet Harold and Bruce, both 76. Harold goes to bed around 9:30 every night. He reads a bit, avoids screens, and usually gets 7 hours of deep, peaceful sleep. Bruce, on the other hand, tosses and turns most nights. He wakes up at 2 a.m., scrolls on his phone, then struggles to fall back asleep. His mornings are groggy, and his memory isn't what it used to be. Sleep quality isn't just about feeling tired or not. It's tied to your risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, even early signs of Alzheimer's. Poor sleep disrupts your hormones, weakens your immune system, and robs you of energy that's harder to regain with age. But there's hope. You don't need pills, just small changes. Stick to a consistent bedtime, even on weekends. Dim your lights after sunset. Get at least 15 minutes of morning sunlight to regulate your internal clock. Avoid caffeine after lunch and large meals before bed. One simple practice: keep a sleep diary. Write down when you go to bed, when you wake up, and how you feel each morning. Over time, you'll spot patterns, and patterns can be changed. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's your body's built-in healing system. So tonight, instead of pushing through your fatigue, try honoring it. Because how you sleep tonight could shape how alive you feel tomorrow. Sign 5, your appetite and eating habits. Have you noticed any changes in your appetite lately? Maybe you're skipping meals more often, or food just doesn't taste the way it used to. That might seem harmless, but in your later years, a shrinking appetite can be a red flag. Food isn't just fuel, it's medicine, it's memory, it's joy. But more importantly, it's your body's way of staying strong, energized, and protected. Meet Donna and Marie, both 73. Donna still enjoys preparing fresh meals. She loves her morning oatmeal, snacks on almonds, and treats herself to grilled salmon twice a week. She eats with abem, and her energy reflects it. Marie, on the other hand, has slowly lost interest in food. She often skips breakfast, grabs a processed snack for lunch, and by dinner she's not hungry. Over the past year, she's lost weight without meaning to. What Marie doesn't realize is that loss of appetite in older adults can signal poor nutrient absorption, hormonal changes, or even early cognitive decline. And without enough calories and protein, the body begins to break down its own muscle, leading to weakness, low energy, and greater risk of illness. But here's the good news. Change is possible, even enjoyable. Try this. Eat small meals more often if large ones feel overwhelming. Add protein to every plate, like eggs, beans, or Greek yogurt. Stay hydrated. Dehydration can kill appetite. And if cooking feels like a chore, consider batch prepping meals or eating with others to make it more enjoyable. Food is life. It connects us to our culture, our families, and our future. So ask yourself, are you still enjoying your meals or just getting through them? The way you eat today builds the body you live in tomorrow. So feed it with care and a little love too. Sign 6, your ability to handle stress. Life doesn't slow down after 70. In fact, in many ways, it can get even more complicated. Health changes, finances fluctuate, loved ones come and go. But here's what matters most. It's not what happens to you, but how you respond to it. Stress isn't just in your mind, it settles in your body. And over time, chronic stress can quietly damage your immune system, raise your blood pressure, disturb your sleep, and speed up aging from the inside out. Let's look at two men, Dennis and Carl, both 75. Dennis still faces challenges like a leaky roof last winter and a surprise medical bill last month, but he breathes through them. He journals, he takes walks, he talks with friends and even laughs about things he can't change. Carl, however, feels crushed by life's uncertainties. He dwells on the news. He replays old regrets. He loses sleep over things he can't control. The difference between them isn't about personality, it's about coping tools. And those tools can be learned. The science is clear. Stress leads to inflammation. And inflammation is at the root of heart disease, memory decline, diabetes, and more. But here's the empowering part. You can shift this today. Try this simple practice right now. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold it for 4 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat this 3 times. It may seem small, but it's powerful. Over time, these little habits retrain your nervous system to stay calm, even during storms. You can also start a gratitude list before bed. Replace news time with calming music or prayer. Call a friend when you feel overwhelmed. And remember, you don't have to fix everything. You just have to respond with grace. Because a peaceful heart doesn't just feel better, it often beats longer. Sign 7, your social connections. What keeps us alive isn't just medicine or diet, it's each other. As we age, relationships become more than just a comfort. They become a form of protection against depression, illness, even premature death. In fact, researchers have found that staying socially connected may be as important as quitting smoking or exercising regularly when it comes to extending your life. Take 2 women, Lillian and Grace, both 78. Lillian talks with her sister every morning. She volunteers at the local library once a week and enjoys coffee dates with her neighbors. Her days are filled with light conversations and little moments of laughter. Grace, however, spends most of her time in silence. Her children are busy. Her friends have moved away or passed on. Weeks go by without a single visitor. Grace's loneliness isn't just sad, it's dangerous. It increases the risk of heart disease, cognitive decline, and even early death. Social isolation activates the same part of the brain as physical pain, but it doesn't have to stay that way. Even small actions can rebuild connection. Call someone you haven't spoken to in a while just to say hi. Join a local group or church, even just once a month. Smile at the cashier, talk to the mailman, wave at the neighbor across the street. These little ripples create warmth that lasts far beyond the moment. And if you're thinking, but I don't have anyone close anymore, remember this. It's never too late to form new friendships. Some of the strongest bonds are built in later life, when we've learned to value quality over quantity. Your voice matters, your presence matters, and someone out there needs the light only you can bring. So reach out, because the more you stay connected, the more alive you'll feel, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Final thoughts. Now that you've learned these 7 signs, take a quiet moment and turn inward. Ask yourself, where do I stand today? Are you walking with strength and confidence, or have you noticed subtle shifts, moments of weakness, tiredness, or disconnection? Here's the truth. None of these signs are meant to scare you. They're signals, gentle reminders from your body that it's time to pay attention, to tune in and to take loving action. The best part? Every one of these signs can be improved. You can start walking a little more each day. You can rebuild your grip and balance with small, simple movements. You can sleep better by making tiny adjustments to your nightly routine. You can eat more purposefully, reconnect with others, and begin managing stress in a way that brings peace, not pressure. Your future is not fixed. It's flexible. It responds to your choices, one meal, one walk, one breath at a time. You don't need to wait for a diagnosis or a wake-up call. If something in this video made you pause, made you nod, or made you think, that sounds like me, then that is your starting point. Start small, but start now, because longevity isn't just about the years you add to your life. It's about the life you add to your years. We want to thank you for spending this time with us today. If something you heard resonated with you, please leave a comment below. Tell us, what's one insight you're taking with you? What's one thing you're ready to change or try? Your stories, your thoughts, they don't just inspire us. They inspire everyone who reads them. If you found value in this video, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing it with someone you care about. Your support helps us keep creating thoughtful content to uplift, inform, and encourage our growing community. Until next time, take care of your body, your mind, and your spirit, because you are worth every healthy, joy-filled year still ahead.